One of the biggest challenges you may face is how to motivate yourself and stay motivated. Perhaps you're in a leadership position or you just want to improve yourself on a personal level. Whatever your current situation, I'm going to talk about how to help yourself and others learn some motivation techniques that will help you break through your current situation and find some direction and purpose in your life. I understand that it's not always easy to get things done. A lot of times you might start something with enthusiasm and then that initial excitement dies down and you don't complete whatever it was you were doing. Other times you might feel like there's no reason to continue doing something or even working hard to accomplish whatever it was you were doing. Or maybe like a lot of people, you're an expert procrastinator. But it's really not your fault. You were never really taught how to set goals and follow through with them, or how to get things done in an organized, systematic way. And probably none of us were taught how to overcome mental blocks that prevent us from staying motivated and being really successful. But it doesn't mean you can't learn how to stay motivated and be successful, because those are skills. Why do I say they're skills? Well, if you look at top professional athletes or business people, you'd see that they not only have an intense inner drive to be better, but that they also have a crystal clear vision of who they want to be and what they want to accomplish. The result is that not only are those people better focused on their goals, but they totally understand why they are doing something. So even though they probably have the same distractions that you and I have, it's easier for them to pull on the work boots, roll up their sleeves, and find that extra gear to power through. And an interesting thing about these people is that money is often not what they're motivated by. So what can you do to at least begin developing the same mental skills of top performers? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've come up with a little formula I call WHIP that'll help you stay motivated and get more done. Here's how it works. First, the W stands for whatever, as in figuring out whatever it is that will motivate you. It could be fear, pleasure, not wanting to maintain the status quo, or deciding what kind of legacy you'd want to leave behind. The H stands for however, and here you're gonna have to pull out the afro you learned from me in the last video. In case you forgot or didn't see that, afro stands for analyze, to determine a process, find out the fudge-up point or critical path, response, which means to act with a checklist in hand, and to orangutanize, which is to mimic and repeat what works. Okay, so now the I in WHIP stands for if ever, as in if you ever achieve your goal, how would your life change? And for this, it's helpful to set a specific target date for when you want to accomplish your goal. Finally, the P stands for Persistever, which is another word I've made up, so don't go rushing to your dictionary. Anyway, persist ever means to keep going no matter what obstacles you may face. You might need to partner with someone who can encourage you and vice versa. You also want to reward yourself for even the small achievements you make. The purpose of P or persist ever is to help you develop the habit of finding focus and being determined to reach your goals. So there you have it. How to motivate with a WHIP, which was whatever, finding your motivation. However, using your process map or afro. If ever, figuring out how your life would be different, and persist ever, finding focus and being determined. I hope that helps. Before we finish here, let me leave you with a quote from Thomas Edison, who said, "Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." Thanks for watching and good luck.